welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first time filming, and I just want you guys to know that I'm a newbie.
And cut!
Well, dear adults, you have been teenagers before. I think you will understand this in many, many ways. I think teenagers want to be recognized, want to feel as they are part of something. And that also serves true to adults too when you grow up. But as teenagers, I think that's one of the climax of our lives, and we want to do things that will, we want action. We want adventure. I'm sorry, adults who want to stay at home and blah 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 blah. We can't stay at home. My name is Bing Liang. I'm from Manhattan, East Harlem.
Give me your address, apartment, suite numbers.
I live on Park Avenue in one of those really rich buildings, and I own 53 dogs. I have 75 bedrooms. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would go everywhere in the world. Why? Why do you ask that? Oh, because I don't know. Every place in the world has its own unique kind of community, I guess. And I've always been a part of this community in East Harlem, and I just want to be able to attain different perspectives from all across the world. For example, China. Even in China, there's different communities in China that's so different. I think it'll also be really cool to see a point or a region on Earth where humans haven't been able to kind of infiltrate. That'd be really cool. And South Korea to try jjajangmyeon noodles and kimchi. And then Japan for their exclusive ramen and sushi. And all across Europe and all across Africa. We're also really passionate about social justice and playing games and eating. I think it's vital for human stability, first of all. I need it to function. I think food has its own way of speaking for itself, and like other people, it's also a friend, a really close friend that you should always cherish. Those who don't like food, shame on you. The school has placed a really big emphasis on women's rights, women's leadership, and how we should be involved in everyday community and stuff. So I feel really passionate towards the issue of education for girls all over the world, and how some girls don't even have the right or the opportunity to receive an education. And I find myself extremely lucky to be here today, because I know that if my parents had stayed in China and I had grew up in China, I may not have even attended elementary school. I might not have even learned English or know what a college was. So I think I'm really fortunate to be here in the U.S. where there's cheeseburgers and McDonald's. No, McDonald's. No.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
No. Where there's cheeseburgers and Shake Shack. That's really a good question, but unfortunately I don't have the answer. But I do know that I'm really interested in doing some hands-on activity. When I grow up, I kind of want to be an inspirational figure, not just sit at an office all day, but actually go and explore new things, learn something new every day. I don't want to spend 8 hours a day planted and situated in front of a computer screen, because number one, I will go blind. Number two, I will always be, reaching for food beneath my desk, and I don't want a life like that. Be interactive with nature, go out sometime, get out the city, because there's always people around. I think as humans, we've all become accustomed to the places that we live in, and I want to get out of that, get out of that bubble. I guess I'm also looking forward to that community in college, that social life in college, and also the opportunities that I'll be able to have, because right now I am just shutting down, freaking out, whatever you want to call it. And I think in college, all of the different people, all of the community, and all of the different mindsets there are will definitely serve as a shock for me. I guess my deepest fear is life in general, because, like again I said, I've always been a part of this community and this bubble inside of East Harlem, so I've always felt extremely protected and surrounded by friends. But then that's a whole nother story when you go to college and you when you start entering the real world. I'm also scared to be alone, I guess, because I know that not everyone will be able to maybe find their group of friends or be a part of a community that they engage in every day. So those are one of my favorites. Let's just say that my message can't be simplified into one message. So take away what you can from this. And I think that my input into this interview will also help other people be exposed to more stories. And I think the whole entire reason for this is for people to be more open-minded and get naked with each other.
I hate you! And scene. Cut. Whatever the appropriate word is.